The opening hole at Meadowbrook Country Club is a challenging dogleg right par 4 that travels downhill, allowing for a friendly, elevated tee shot. The first enhancement calls for the black tee to shift slightly back and to the right to sharpen the dogleg for championship players. The new forward tee was installed in 2019, measuring 285 yards. As we move to the fairway landing area, the bunkering concept gets a significant update. The 2 bunkers on the interior of the corner are removed and replaced by a single bunker 7 yards further from the tee. The left rough will see 2 new fairway bunkers installed to provide an excellent framing to the tee shot, along with a barrier to keep balls from rolling down the hill towards the hazard. The landing area will also get regraded to soften the topography and improve surface drainage. The greenside bunker will be reshaped, and the green complex will be connected to the teeing ground on the hole number 2 with tightly mown zoysia. This is a wonderful opening hole for our championship golf course. Hole number 2 at Meadowbrook Country Club is a beautiful dogleg par 5 that is truly a 3-shot hole. The first installment on the adjustments of the golf course for this hole will be the new green tee that was installed in 2019 that will be measuring 383 yards from the green. There will be trees removed between hole number 2 and number 7 to improve sight lines as well as airflow in that area. The landing area of the tee shots gets reshaped to allow for better sight lines as well. The creek that exists in the middle of the fairway at approximately 160 yards from the green will remain, and the brow that is just beyond the creek on the right-hand side will be removed. Cross bunkering will be installed in the general area of the existing grass bunker to bring strategy in play for that all-important second shot. Finally, the 2 green side bunkers on the left side of the green are combined into one larger bunker, and the back right bunker will continue to protect this narrow, undulating green. This is a very strategic and challenging par 5. Hole number 3 at Meadowbrook is a medium-length dogleg left par 4. It begins with a true risk-reward tee shot. To improve playability, the fairway will become more generous with conservative tee shots and more challenging for those choosing to hit it further. Fairway bunkering will get a major facelift as the pot bunker in the middle of the fairway is eliminated and the 2 additional current bunkers are shifted to the left 6 to 8 yards. In addition, 2 new fairway bunkers are installed on the right and left sides respectively to challenge the longest of hitters. On the right side of the green, the 2 bunkers are once again combined into one, and the left bunker is reshaped as well. Hole number 3 will retain its signature tabletop green and will become a much more balanced par 4. Hole number 4 is a classic Biarritz par 3, which is a traditional Scottish design that was originally made famous by renowned architect Charles Blair Macdonald. Measuring as far as 252 yards from the back tee, the first change that will be evident is the significant tree removal on the right-hand side of the hole. However, the most important change involves the regrading of the area leading up to the green, as well as the first part of the putting surface itself. The fairway bunker is removed, and the approach area will be regraded to allow balls that land short of the hole to bounce forward onto the green rather than rolling backwards. This is much more in line with the spirit of a Biarritz and will more fairly reward properly struck tee shots. The saddle will remain in the green as a signature feature of this beautiful par 3. Hole number 5 is a fairly straight, uphill par 4, measuring 406 yards from the back tee. The first enhancement was the addition of a new forward tee in 2019, measuring 265 yards. A player's tee shot is greeted by a nicely accommodating fairway that will be widened slightly to the right. The existing fairway bunkers are shifted 15 to 18 yards further from the tee and realigned for better access to the green. You will also notice the removal of several pine trees to the right side of those bunkers. Introduction of new native areas on the right and left side of the hole will dramatically enhance the fairway and the framing. A new fairway bunker will be introduced on the left side of the fairway to challenge the aggressive play off the tee. The small pot bunker in front of the green is removed to allow balls to roll onto the putting surface, and a new bunker is added just to the right of the green. The aesthetic and strategic enhancements to this hole will be significant. Often considered one of Meadowbrook's true signature holes, number 6 is a very challenging dogleg left par 5, measuring as long as 597 yards in length. Once again, the first enhancement put in place was the new forward tee at 430 yards that was constructed in 2019. The landing area for tee shots gets a major update. This will include the removal of some trees on the left-hand side to accommodate regrading for a more gradual slope towards the water. A new bunker is placed on the right edge of the fairway to encourage players' sightline to focus down the middle of the fairway. And the fairway bunkers on the corner of the dogleg are redesigned and aligned for a more equitable result. Once headed down the hill, players will be greeted by a fairway that has been shifted to the left to bring the small lateral ponds into play, and one final fairway bunker that is realigned towards the green. The two greenside bunkers are combined into one bunker to complete the enhancement of this spectacular par 5 hole. All great modern golf courses include at least one potentially drivable risk-reward par 4, and hole number 7 will be a great example of this. Measuring as long as 350 yards, this dogleg right gets a major redesign to address several issues that have evolved since 1996. A new tee box was constructed in 2019, which will be measuring 270 yards. Several trees will be thinned out on both sides of the hole to improve sight lines and airflow. The existing fairway bunker is removed and the fairway is regraded to prevent balls that are well struck from rolling behind the trees on the right. 3 new fairway bunkers will be constructed through the fairway to provide great sight lines and to prevent tee shots from rolling down towards hole number 2. The complex around the green is totally redesigned, with 2 new bunkers placed short and right of the green, with new native areas that will extend from the new bunkers all the way to in front to the far side of hole number 8. The ridge in front of the green will be removed to reward a well-struck punch shot, as well as to allow the front green surface to be visible to players. The existing greenside bunker is shifted closer to the green surface to complete the transformation of hole number 7. The enhancement of hole number 8 is subtle but impactful. To begin, the blue tee box is expanded to accommodate the black tee markers as well, which will add some distance to the hole. The native areas are expanded in front of the tees to improve ambiance and to dissuade errant tee shots from hole number 7. The major focus on hole number 8 will be to soften the slope of the green on the front and to extend the back right shelf for additional hole locations. This should make putting challenging but fair when you transition from one tier to the other. Hole number 9 is a very challenging dogleg left par 4, measuring up to 435 yards. The first change that will be noticed on hole number 9 will be the additional native grasses that will extend in front of the white tee box and up towards the right side of the hole. A new green tee will be constructed near the front right portion of the fairway and will measure approximately 290 yards. Each of the current fairway bunkers will be realigned and reconstructed in their current locations. Once we arrive at the green, you will notice the 2 bunkers on the left are again combined into one, and the front right bunker is reshaped accordingly. Finally, a new bunker is placed near the back right corner of the green for sight line and targeting. This hole typically plays into the wind and will continue to be one of the most difficult par 4s at Meadowbrook.